Good morning, it's Barbara. I'm afraid you're not getting any view of the ocean today because I'm resting my hand on the chair and I'm on the balcony. You can see where I am. I'm sitting on the balcony. In fact, I'm sitting in the chair where I did my sketch the other day, so you'll be able to picture me, or picture the picture when you see the picture. I haven't painted it yet, but I did do the inking. Hi, I'm Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. I was headed downstairs to get my tripod and go out on the gazebo, and I went in the kitchen to put my coffee cup down like I'm done with coffee, and like, wait a minute, I can't do my vlog without coffee. So I'll finish my third cup. So we've been having things going on here today, so I'm a little later than usual. Pat and Russ have gone. Russ is Dennis's uncle or his brother, and they are two of the loveliest people in the world, and love them to death. And so we're sad that they're gone, but they had to go get their cat out of hock. And so we got them for most of the week. In fact, quite a few people are gone. Quite a few people were only here for part of the week. His cousin Judy and her husband have gone too. They left this morning early. We said goodbye last night because they were leaving pretty early. But I set an alarm so I could give hugs all around. And so we've been kind of busy. Vicki and Dave and Lee are headed to Hatteras, and I will be shortly going to see if I can find the Body Lighthouse. That's my plan. So that's where I'm going to be today, trying to do some sketching and painting. Yesterday, actually, I got a lot of exercise, which was really shocking because, exercise isn't really my thing. But after I did the vlog and we were sitting up here having a cup of coffee, Aura declared that, is there a drugstore around here? Can I walk to a drugstore? And Dennis got on the phone of All Knowledge and said that the CVS was 0.6 miles away. She decided she could walk 0.6 miles. So she and I walked towards the CVS. The plan was that, if we were too tired to walk back, Dennis would come and get us. So we walked quite a ways and did not find the CVS. So we gave up and called Dennis, and he came picked us up. Turns out the CVS was over a mile away, and we had walked half a mile. So we had achieved our goal of walking a half mile, but we had not achieved our goal of getting to the CVS. But it was our day for dinner. We had to go to the store anyway, so he picked us up, and we all went to the store and grocery store, and she was able to get what she wanted. So that worked out perfectly. And then we were hot and tired, and so we were in the pool, and the pool was great. It turns out I think the pool has a little bit of a leak because we got to put water in it every day. We were very annoyed when we got up and the pool was cold and the pumps and stuff weren't working right. But the pool guy came. Maybe I already told you this. Pool guy came. Apparently he comes twice a week because this pool, I think it's got a leak because we had to put more water in it yesterday, but it has to keep, the water level has to stay at a certain level or the heater won't work and the pump won't work. So anyway, so we're in charge of keeping water in the pool now, but by yesterday afternoon it was gorgeous. So Aura and Kim and Vicki and I all got in the pool, and it was really, really lovely. And I helped Dennis a little bit getting organized for dinner, but it turns out Vicki was helping him, and so he didn't need a lot of my help. There's the ocean back there. The Soyanka was a huge success. Everybody loved it. Everybody raved, and I was so glad. Everybody loved it, and that was very satisfying. And then we had key lime pie and cheesecake for dessert, and it was a lovely, lovely meal, and people really appreciated it. So that's fun. We have a lot left over because Dennis made a huge pot. And the way things worked out, there just weren't as many people eating for one reason or another. Well, people had already gone home by last night, and so it wasn't, so we have lots left over. But today and tomorrow, our last 2 nights for dinner are leftover nights, so nobody's cooking anything, but we have leftovers from every night, all 4 nights that were cooked. So that's going to work out. We'll try to eat up as much of this food as we can. And then after dinner, before it got dark, Pat and I took a nice walk on the beach. I said I was going to walk the beach. I did. Gorgeous and I walk on the beach, and as we were walking, the full moon rose over the ocean, and it was stunning. I did not have my phone, but to tell you the truth, when I got back, I tried to take some pictures. They just didn't turn out. That kind of thing doesn't turn out. But I have it in my mind's eye, and I am going to try to recreate it in a painting. But the moon was huge and so orange as it's coming over the horizon. It was absolutely stunning. And it's really interesting, the difference in the color. As it's coming above the ocean, it was, it was big and orange. I mean, it was like a pumpkin. It was so orange. It was orange like a pumpkin. But by the time it got higher in the sky, an hour or two later, it was white. So that was kind of fascinating. But because the water was so smooth, it was just little ripples on the top of the ocean, that, you had that glittery reflection of the moon, Anyway, I'm going to try to recreate that. I'll see what I can do. I think I'm going to try that technique where you put a little wax on and, a little wax resist. It'll be perfect for that. See if it works. I don't know. But that'll be after I get home because I don't have any of the wax with me. Oh, I don't think. I could look. It's possible, but I don't think I do. Anyway, so that was gorgeous. And then later we then we played 313, and then we waited quite a long time and tried to see the Orionid meteor shower, which is currently on display. But apparently, well, first of all, the moon was so bright. I mean, talk about moon shadows. It was so bright that you could hardly see anything, but we did see Jupiter and Saturn, which was cool. But it was so bright that, and it's not a powerful meteor shower. They were saying you would see probably 5 meteors an hour. And because the moon was so bright, we didn't see anything. We didn't sit around too long, but looking for it. Dennis said it would probably be best like at 3 o'clock in the morning, which I wasn't ready to stay up for because I had to set my alarm so I could hug Russ and Pat when they left. Anyway, as it happens, I also saw the sunrise, which is also beautiful and orange coming up, but that was by accident because I had to pee at the time and I could see through the slats of the Venetian blinds in the bathroom. But now I know if I want to get up at, 7:15, I'll see sunrise over the same place where the moon came. It's fun. When they're full, they do that, Anyway, so it turned out to be a really, really enjoyable, lovely day. And really, really nice. I did not actually knit at all, so I didn't get any further on my sleeve. But in my travels today, I may or may not try to find the knitting store in case, just to pick up a needle just in case. I'm not even sure, to tell you the truth, I'm not even sure I have a US 2.5 needle, which is what it takes to do the ribbing on that sweater. So it's not even like redundant if I get it, not. So anyway, just a thought, just putting it out there. And, I might look up where the art supply store is. I'm not sure. And if I'm feeling very ambitious, the Body Lighthouse is a black and white striped lighthouse. But if I go quite a ways north, I'll hit the Currituck Lighthouse, which is red, which is also interesting to me. So we'll see how far afield I go today. But that's the plan for right now. And by the time all is said and done, there aren't, Aura and Dennis and Karen may be the only 3 people left in the house for most of the day because so many people have gone. But Dennis's nephew, Jason, not my son, Jason, lives in South Carolina, and he is going to try to come tonight. So that would be good. Hang out with his grandmother and aunts and uncle. He's a lovely, lovely man. Sweet, sweet man. So that I'm looking forward to seeing him. That'll be nice. So here we go. We got all this construction behind next door Did I tell you they're going to be building 14 cottages in that spot? I don't know if I told you that yesterday or not. I can't remember what I told you. You know, that's typical of me. So I'm skeptical, but everybody wanted to just, well, we'll come back next year, see what we think, and then we can decide what we're going to do. The other problem with coming back next year is we have to take the same week as we have now, which is probably going to interfere with Rhinebeck again, so we shall see. But they're putting in a new reservation system in January 2022, and you can get online and book for January 20 for seasons of 2023. So Vicky's putting a alarm on her phone so that we can try to get the week 2 weeks earlier than this week, so it won't interfere with Rhinebeck, and it will probably be a tad warmer, and therefore make the swimming a little more enjoyable. So that's kind of the plan. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, it's been lovely. It's really quiet here. The ocean is so calm right now that I can't hear it. I can't hear anything. The only thing I can hear is the water recirculating in the swimming pool. But if I walk down there, I probably can hear it. But I'm going to be, Russ said to be sure and take the boardwalk when I go to the Body Lighthouse, because they have a boardwalk out there, and then I can get a different view of the lighthouse. So I may get a couple views of the lighthouse. So we'll see how that works out. And I will let you know. Meanwhile, I'm going to go get organized and head out, because it's getting on 10:30 now, so time to go. I'm definitely going to be bringing my hat. But we've been getting a lot of sun. Dennis got a lot of sun the first day. His face got pink, but it didn't peel, and it's going to be fine. So anyway, please, please, please take good care of yourselves. Please take good care of yourselves. Stay safe and stay sane.